Man of the moment just passed me, and I stopped him and asked him to stay with us. Kelvin from Linde. It's a different position that he would have liked to have been in. Come the start of the race, he would have wanted to have been in that car, putting on his driver's suit, putting on his helmet. Your music, sort of pre-race routine would have wanted to happen right now. It's not happening, but you get to experience a different side of things. This was something that you potentially would have done anyway had you not had the seat. But, again, disappointment. I mean, to not be in that seat right now.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. We're all racers. We want to go out there. We want to give it our best. And when you see the crowd like this, I had goosebumps with the national anthem there, seeing the crowd cheering. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'm not going to drop my head. I think it's so many positives here, as I mentioned to you earlier. I got family here. I got my cousin actually with me here on the grid. And just loving being here, enjoying the atmosphere, speaking to you guys. And yeah, let's have a great race. I hope we're going to have a good one.
Just in terms of the race, what do you expect now? You now look at this race as an outsider, as opposed to being in the race and fighting for positions. Yeah. Sort of, how do you see things go based on what the qualifying sessions were like?
It's going to be wild. I mentioned already the whole week. It's the risk versus reward factor. The guys are going full out in qualifying. We saw some crashes. So I think it's going to be a survival race. The guys that can make it to the end of the race, they're going to be in it for the podium.
Kelvin, thank you very much for your time. You've been an absolute rock star, sort of just fighting for South Africa and promoting South Africa. So all the best for the rest of the season for you, brother.
Thanks, bud. Hope to see you soon, eh?
Absolutely. Well, there we have it, Nicole. You know what? A positive Kelvin van der Linde, despite the fact that he does not get to race here in South Africa, a homegrown boy, something that he was very much excited to do. But with that being said, I'll hopefully get to speak to him in the near future to see about what his plans are moving forward. He hopes to get a drive in Formula E next season, but for now he's got some DTM championships work to do. With regards to the sustainability of these e-vehicles, I think there is a global drive for electric vehicles to start taking over the world. I think protecting our planet is something that we need to take seriously. We heard the chairperson of e-movement, Ian Bannert's talk earlier that South Africa needs to look at its legislature in order to become more electric friendly. So those are one of the things. But in terms of the longevity of the vehicles, those are all things that are being worked on to ensure that these cars have their longevity. Yes, I've been exposed to some fantastic vehicles that have been launched here in South Africa. Something very new to us, but I think from an infrastructure point of view, and the more people are being educated, and I think this is what the organizers at the Cape Town E-Prix are also trying to do, trying to educate the public as to what e-mobility is all about and that we need to move that way.
You're on the money there, Justin, when you say people need to be educated, and definitely in the long run that will